Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to Monday Night Twitch. I'm your host, Mike the WanderingTook, and joining me tonight, as always, is my friend and co-host, BigFomLof, but you can call him Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right.
Sorry.
You know, uh,
Tell me.
over up here in the Canadias, if you don't live in Toronto, you get a convention a year, usually, and I just had mine
Okay.
this weekend. A nice gaming convention, so
How nice.
I got to play some games, which was really
Did,
nice.
did you see folks in the community that we know?
Oh, that we know? No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
All right.
It's a small gathering, and I had to compress my life both before and afterwards, so I'm still paying for it. But it was a ton of fun.
That's great. What were your standout games?
Oh my God, I just you know what it was? I decided not to sign up for anything this year because you can reserve spots.
Right,
I
right.
just walked in, and if I saw something that looked fun, I just jumped in and played, and met lots of fun people, and I mean that was the experience more than the games themselves. But I played
Nice.
Tidal Blades. I played this game about taking pictures on the Serengeti. It's this area control game where you move animals around and screw up everyone else's photographs. It's actually kind of fun. I really enjoyed it. I think it's called Wild Serengeti, but I'm not sure on that.
All right.
That
That's
might be
awesome.
my highlight. Hello,
Wow.
Will.
Hey, Will. Hey, Ben.
Okay, Ben's like, it's been a while. Yes, it has. What scenario is this? We are in Dark Matter. This is the Dark Matter campaign, custom campaign by Axolotl. This is scenario 5, aka the penultimate scenario, because it goes 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5. Here we are. Okay, so
Ooh.
yeah, Ben, there might be some spoilers ahead. I don't know because I haven't played this campaign. This might reveal some things from the, I want to say, second scenario. So up to you if you care about the spoilers or not. Um, but us two investigators have been flying around space doing various things. Over the last 3 scenarios, we have been
And
trying
doing them well, Mike. And doing them well.
and doing them pretty well. And I'm
I know you
gauging
hate to
that.
admit it, that you're doing well.
Well, I mean, we have. Michael Lee has been doing absolutely poorly. In fact, I'm going to make an alt art card with new text that says spend an ammo from Michael Lee to draw the autofail token. Um, yeah.
He's had his share of ill luck.
Oh,
That's true.
good. Ben has played Dark Matter. All right. Yeah. So
Good.
here we are. We're going in blind. So we have just done the. So we've done the 3 scenarios where you're jumping around trying to find what just happened with this. What the cult was doing just before they ran to the Fragment of Carcosa. So we're trying to catch up to the Fragment of Carcosa so that we can stop them from, I believe, releasing the daughter of Hastur.
Yep.
Okay. But we did not
I think
find the
I think her
location.
name is I think her name is Karen.
It's Tisilda.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Tisilda. And of course, we couldn't find it because we realized it was deep within us all along. So, last scenario, we took a deep dive into ourselves and purged ourselves of the madness. I had a great time doing that because my persona was a 1111 character. Daniel did not have a good time.
I had a fine time.
It was great. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay. So, without further ado, Daniel, would you like to read the scenario guide for scenario 5?
Scenario 5, Fragment of Carcosa. There is no time to waste. As if it were muscle memory, you adorn the makeshift shrine by installing one of the quantum shards in the center. Several of the golden discs obtained from the Migo must be placed in front, aligned to form a syzygy. With the components in order, you pronounce the unspeakable message from Earth. Let the red dawn surmise what we shall do when this blue starlight dies and all is through. The golden discs begin trembling, building momentum until they all turn upright and begin to roll around the shrine in one direction. The quantum artifact's hue shifts into a yellow glare before glowing an intense and dense red. The discs spin around and around the surface at different but consistent speeds until they finally slow down to a crawl and fall over simultaneously. Then, as suddenly as it began, the red shard erupts in a fog of nebulous gas, blinding you in its flurry. When your eyesight returns, all that remains are the golden discs resting at various locations across the floor. You instinctively recognize this as a schematic of the solar system. Upon closer examination, a single remnant of the purple shard remains between what you believe is Jupiter and Saturn's orbits. K2PS187 confirms that the depiction is accurate to the current star time and begins plotting a course towards the asteroid.
Wait, the
Yes,
asteroid was that close?
there you go.
Okay.
On the way there, you think of the different worlds you visited and many adventures you've experienced, both in this world and in your own. Throughout every interaction, every quest is the underlying sense of hope and optimism for the future. This future does not deserve to become another pawn to the Mad King, and you intend to stop that from happening. When you arrive, the asteroid does not resemble what you had expected. The egg shaped asteroid is about 4 kilometers at its widest and looks awfully normal. The yellow color is closer to a murky brown than gold. It is littered with craters and cavities, battered by the harshness of space. Without delay, you suit on and descend to the surface of Fragment, ready to face the royal princess of Carcosa. Tell us about the setup here, Mike.
No. I put a whole bunch of stuff out of play. That's really all you need to know.
Okay, so that's it.
Yeah,
Any special rules? Any?
yes, there's a special
Okay.
rule. In this scenario, you may be instructed to flip a location to its other side. However, if that location says cannot be flipped, don't do it.
That makes sense.
Otherwise, when this occurs, simply flip the location, keeping everything there. Tokens, investigators, enemies, attachments, whatever.
Okay. Sorry.
But
All right.
then you add the clues up to its clue value.
Okay.
So it doesn't say
Okay.
subtract clues. That's probably very important.
Well, this is exciting. Are you excited?
Oh, I'm excited.
All right. Well, tell us what we're trying to do here.
Agenda 1A, the shadows lengthen. Although your scanners have not detected any anomalies within Fragment, stepping down onto the surface still invokes a sense of dread like no other. You cannot help but feel like something horrible will happen if you take too long dawdling around. There is no doom threshold. Daniel, I think something horrible will happen if we just sit here.
I say we turtle for 4 turns, Mike.
Act 1A in Lost
Um,
Carcosa.
oof.
During the descent, the glimmer of a man-made structure could be seen in the distance. The remnants of the prior cultist expedition. They must have left traces of how to enter the Grand Palace. If the abandoned lander is revealed and there are no clues on it, advance. So just so we know
Okay.
here, we've got 2 agendas and 3 acts.
Okay. I mean, really, one agenda, we can just go forever, right? Which I bet is a great idea.
Well,
All right.
so here's the thing. There's 2
Oh,
agendas, right? If there
Erwin
were
Simmons is supposed to be in my deck, right?
if there were 3 agendas, I'd be like, well, there must be a threshold at which once we pass it, we can just keep going. But since there's 2 agendas, let's not do that. All right.
Okay. I believe in what you're saying.
Okay. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts are, Mike, that I will begin this game as a rogue.
Well then, I'm just gonna let you do your thing, Mister. Another day, another dollar.
Yeah, right. So I'm going first, you're saying?
Sure, why not?
I will drop $5 for good friend Leo DeLuca. Okay? That is one thing. Dude, this is really tricky playing with her because like he's my only rogue, so I want to switch out of that, but I want to get my keepsake down. Oh,
Well, you start and play as somebody, so you get to switch again.
right, right. But
Oh,
I need to be very smart about who I switch again as.
yeah.
So, I think what I'm going to do for my first action now, because Leo's here, is you know what I'm going to do, Mike?
No, no idea. No idea.
I bet you have no idea. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take $2 and then spend it all after I fast action to Guardian. And I'm now walking around with some friends, dude.
Cool. Cool.
And I'm a little bit a better reader than I was before.
I like. All right,
There you go. What do you got
Danielle,
for us?
I don't know. So here's the thing. I do have a nice little flare, but I'm going to be
Okay.
really sad if the first card in my deck is a Bonnie. So I'm just going to draw a card first. Oh my god, it's Miss Doyle. I have yet to draw Miss Doyle, so I'm actually glad I didn't flare. Okay. I am going to call flare now
Okay.
in the hopes of now finding Bonnie. Or if not, Michael Lee would be pretty good. Maybe, if only for the skill boost, right? Or a sled dog. Let's see what I got here. I do have a Bonnie. I do have a Bonnie. Of course, I'm exiling this card because Flare gets exiled,
There you go. Bye, Flare.
and that was absolutely worth it. Okay. Well, I think the only thing to do now is to speak very highly of the Miss Doyle, very highly.
Okay.
All right. What do we got here? I get to pick one of these cats. I can be a better investigator than you. Let's see. This is
Nothing wrong with that.
amazing. I mean, even just attacking with the base value of 5. Synergy. Do I go with the synergy route for me? Or do I go the book route? What do you think, Daniel? Oh, Daniel,
Synergy.
why don't you tell us where we're at?
Oh, gosh. Yes, Mike, I will do that. We're at the surface of Fragment. The crooked cliffs and dusty craters do not suggest anything artificial. By all accounts, it appears to be natural. Oh. The rocky surface is soft to the touch, covered by the ever so light layer of golden dust. Every gravity-less step you take imprints your footprints into the ground. For Shroud, no clues, can't be flipped. All
I
right.
see. Oh, oh my goodness, this is crazy.
I think you gear up for violence.
Yeah, this is
Oh, yeah.
fascinating. Because I have never used the cats. I didn't realize that they don't have the icon for the thing they do. That's kind of cool.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice that either.
Oh my gosh, this is going so choppy. So choppy for me. And it shouldn't be. All right, so this cat is actually free. And I do have double charisma, by the way, plus an animal totem in my deck. So that is my turn, isn't it? Draw, flare, Miss Doyle. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, monster phase. Obviously, there are no monsters. Let's go ahead and upkeep.
Also, hi, Rowan.
All right.
Hang on. Did I shuffle? I'm not sure I shuffled after I pulled Bonnie Walsh because I believe this was the next card on my deck. I'm going to... I like that card. It's a great draw, but I don't think that's
I
legal.
have no recollection of you
Oh,
shuffling.
crap.
What
Well, that happened.
did all your integrity get you, Mike? Oh, it got you burden of leadership.
You know what's interesting is that it actually forces Zeal to exhaust because Zeal can't not take the damage.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so I guess, you know what? No, I'm just... hang on. No,
Couldn't exhaust everyone?
I'll deal it a direct something. I'm going to say damage because I believe I'm going to be taking a lot of horror in a Haster scenario.
I
I
have a
want...
hallowed mirror.
And that's damage or horror.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't so bad. We'll just see what happens.
I can't remember if it's allies, though. But it is, I think.
I believe it is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of the few cards that actually targets allies.
All right. Our doom is set. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I have to draw a bad card. Hello. Test 3 book. If you're at a Carcosa location, you must commit all eligible skill cards to this test. Oh my goodness.
Thanks to you.
Well, I'm up by 1.
No, you're not.
Wow, did I fail? Okay, I'm gonna take 2 horror.
All right. I'll get the soothing melodies out. I have drawn
By the way, there's a -5 in the bag. Did you know that? There is
a
now.
scene shift. Revelation. You must either place a doom on the current agenda or move each enemy. Well, sadly, I must place a doom.
Yep, not non-negotiable.
And that will surge into Uh-oh, Mike.
That looks like a hidden card. You're going to flip that, and I'm going to expand it and show the audience what it is.
Okay.
Just give that a few seconds there. I am not looking because I don't want to be influenced. All right, that should be
Also,
enough time.
it surges, but I want to quick go put the Doom on so I don't
That
forget.
peril card surges? That hidden card?
Yep. Yep. And here's scene shifting again. That's another Doom.
This doesn't look good.
I'll draw my fourth card now, Mike.
What is this, Lord of the
And
Rings?
it is Tattered Curtains. Spawn at the nearest Carcosa location.
There isn't a Carcosa location.
So that is a whiff. We don't have to redraw anything.
Tattered.
And I do want to look at this. Interesting. Okay.
Crazy.
I would think it'd be harder to evade curtains and easier to hit them, but that's all right. All right. Do you need me healing you or anything?
No,
Or
I
are
mean,
you okay
I'm
for
going to
now?
have a fair buffer. And my buffer, like, I'm always scared about taking damage in horror until I draw Burden of Leadership. Because now I know, now it's a known factor. I'm
All right.
less worried. So
Okay.
play the way you want to play.
Do you want me to move you? I can shortcut you over.
If you,
Or we can stay together.
I would like to move. I would also like to draw a card first. I don't know what that will do for me.
All right. Well, why don't I shortcut myself over then?
Sure.
Okay, well, I got to play this smart. So the first thing I'm going to... Are you saying that there's no real rush to get into...
No, there is a rush.
Into your healing?
Yeah, no rush to get into my healing.
Okay, so then I will move. The Abandoned Lander. Hey, Mike, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
You spot a single structure you recognize as a landing shuttle. This must be where the cultists set up their survey base when they first arrived. Okay. It comes with 2 clues. Can't be flipped. While investing in this location, reduce the shroud by 1 for each tally mark next to your memories.
Oh my god, you have 9, I have 13.
You remember now that there was one survey team that never left the asteroid, the team that awakened to Silda. Is this their shuttle? All right, Mike, well, why don't I go ahead and try to clear this right now?
Sure, we will advance right away, just FYI. But I think that's fine.
Well,
I think that's fine.
we got a lot more Doom than we thought we would.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I haven't gone yet, so I think we're okay.
And if, yeah, I was going to say, if we flip it before you go, we have some time to react.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so I believe the shroud is 0 for me, correct?
Yeah, it totally is.
Okay. So I will take my first action because Leo moved me there for free. Do you agree?
Sure.
Okay. Skull is -2 if you fail at a cave. Uh-oh. Interesting. All right.
You are
Mike,
at a surface.
All right, Mike, I took a clue.
Okay.
If you want to drop it off of there.
I will once you do it again.
All right, my second act again.
It's really easy to pass when there is no shroud, right?
Okay. I am going to take that second clue and I will switch my roll.
All right.
Does that happen after?
That's part of your Elder Sign effect, so you do it immediately.
Immediately, okay.
Basically before it's triggered.
I will be a survivor.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so please.
But something happens right now. I still have 1 action left, Mike, but go ahead and flip it up.
Yeah. And you do not spend your clues. This just happens. Where all is lost. Hidden within a compartment of the abandoned shuttle is a 2-sided map of the asteroid created by the cultists during their initial exploration. On one side of the map, there are drawings of vast and tunneled caverns spreading throughout the interior of Fragment. When you flip it over to its other side, the map depicts something else instead. A grand palace with hallways replacing tunnels and majestic chambers in the place of subterranean cavities. It appears that there are certain weaknesses in the veil of reality that allowed the explorers to temporarily shift certain places into the dimension known as Carcosa.
Huh.
All right, now guess what? We watched the Heir to Carcosa.
Because we are smart. And lost our minds a little bit.
Daniel watched the Heir to Carcosa, and then he did that scene from Clockwork Orange for me.
Yep.
The rooms of the palace depicted on the map, they're the same ones that were portrayed in the virtual play. You take the map with you, and head towards the entrance of the caverns, the entrance to the realm of Carcosa. Each investigator gains 1 clue from the token bank. Put all set aside 2-sided locations into play. Cave side face up.
By the way, you're welcome, Mike.
For what?
What? Making you watch the play. That's what.
Ooh, something's wrong with the 2-sided locations. Why does it say set up? What did I not do? Yeah.
Well,
okay.
now you're setting them up. It's set up now. Oh, why did everything... What's happening, Mike?
I don't know. My computer's going all absolutely crazy right now.
Everything turned like weirdly red for a second.
And then nothing happened?
Oh, it's all weirdly red again. And every one of these new red things that showed up is a button thing.
Oh god, I don't even want to know what just happened.
It says 17 set up 2-sided locations.
Why are there 17? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's does it say what side to put them on?
Probably the setup side.
Well, there isn't. There's a cave side. I'm assuming it's the cave side because the other side's probably the Carcosa one. It's just that what we're going to have to do now is just make sure that it all gets aligned properly. So if anything
all
connects
set aside.
to a red, this one sets.
Oh, they all go cave side face up, Mike.
Thank you.
And
there's none of them that connect to the square. Okay. Except this one. How many of them connect to the triangle? Just one. Let's put him here. And that gets connected.
I'll make the connections, Mike. You just worry about placing these things, okay?
Sure. Looks like we have 3 things that connect to this one. This one connects to... Oh, that's neat.
Okay, it won't let me copy them. Oh, did you not promote me?
Oh.
I just wanted to be promoted. Oh, you left?
I what?
You took the thing away.
I did. I just moved them.
Are you doing it like that?
I'm doing it like this because all 3 of these locations connect to the impassable ravine.
Okay.
Oh, it's spawning the clues up top or something? I don't know what's going on. Okay.
I think you're doing great. So it looks like that, kind of?
Looks like that.
As far as we can tell?
As far as we can tell, yeah, that looks good. All right, back up here.
Back up. Let's read Act 2.
We each get a clue from the token bank. I'm just going to do that
already took
for
it.
myself. We're going to need that. This goes away. The heir to Carcosa. You must find and confront Desilda in this reality-defying asteroid before she is elevated by her father and spreads the madness of Carcosa throughout the colonies.
Which would be bad.
That is bad. Yeah, Earth's already screwed, but the rest of the colonies, you know. If you're at a cave or Carcosa location, spend 2 clues as a group. Flip your location and all connecting locations to their other side. And all connecting locations to their other side.
Do we think their other side is better?
It's probably worse, but it probably has stuff you're trying to do because you're trying to find the royal princess of Carcosa. So I'm guessing we're going to have to go to Carcosa, do a bunch of things. Yep. And yeah. Now, why are there clues on here? I guess that's just to get the clues to do the thing. Okay.
We have 4 as a team, right? Yeah. We currently possess 4 clues.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that was your whole turn, or do you have one more action?
Nope. I have one more action where I will put in a teddy bear. And then, I switched my role from an elder sign, Mike. So for my fast action, I'll end my turn back in Guardian.
All right.
That is me.
I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
Oh, was that ever a brilliant pull? That's the kind of luck I needed today. Okay, ever vigilant. For $1, I'm going to put out a rod of animalism, and then for another dollar, a sled dog, and then for another dollar, a guard dog. Oh, that is Daniel. That was too good to be true.
I feel like you did 4 things.
Don't pinch me. I'm not dreaming.
How did you do 4 things?
That was called an ever vigilant, sir.
You're the best.
So I've actually only done 2 things.
Oh my
So for
goodness.
my last action, you know what? I could just move, but I could also just mush. Hi,
Hi.
I'm Charlie.
What's going
We're here.
on? All right. Monster phase. No monsters. Let's go ahead and upkeep, Mike.
Wow.
Oh, hey, Mike, guess what? My worst nightmare showed up.
Okay.
Feel free to take care of that for me.
Wish I had any of my damage acceleration right now. Okay. Let's you put another Doom down?
Oh, how do we know when this flips?
It doesn't. Until we're told it flips.
Until
And then it's gonna do
we're
something
told.
like for every Doom, take a horror or something stupid like that.
I think that's going to be really bad.
Yeah.
All right, you're card.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay.
What are you? I have this
Mike?
this surges, by the way.
Oh,
So that's
you
my card.
surged into curtains. Yeah, there you go.
Huh.
And there might not be anywhere to put curtains.
Is there a Carcosa location?
There is not.
Then this, I guess, whiffs.
Yep. We've dodged the curtains, Mike. It is not curtains for us, Mike. Irresistible Truths. Test book 3. If I'm at Carcosa, you must commit all. Okay. Speaks to you. This was your first card. So I'm up 1 on this, Mike. You ready? I have no cards to add to this. So here we go. Oh.
Don't worry, we're saving the autofails for Michael Lee.
All right, so I will pass that, but I'm trying to figure out if I want to switch roles here. No, I don't. If it's all the same to you, Mike.
It's all the same to me.
All right, so that's us. So do you want me to tell you my plan?
Sure.
I plan on getting this clue, heading south, and flipping the connectors to it.
So you flip all of these to Carcosa?
I believe I do, right?
Sounds like a great idea.
It sounds horrible, but we have to do it, right?
Sure. Let me just have a look at these locations, just so we know what they are. The hidden passage has no ability. The bottomless pit, after you enter this, move to any other non-surface location, take 3 direct damage, and lose all remaining actions. Maybe you don't want to do that.
Maybe I want to flip this guy.
Then down here in the Cyclopean Caverns, investigators at this location cross out some memories as a group to choose any cave or Carcosa location and flip it to the other side.
You know what? I'm going to find this hidden passage. I'm going to get the clue, and I'm going to flip the bottomless pit.
Ice cavity gets -1 shroud if it's connected to caves. Okay, for each cave. Stalagmite forest, at the end of your turn, if you're here, take a damage. And this last one, the ravine, you cannot enter impassable ravine from connecting locations. If there are no Carcosa locations in play, and each undefeated investigator is at this location, read the set-aside Lost Expedition story card. So there can't be Carcosa locations here.
In play.
In play. I still think we do your plan.
I'm not going to jump into the pit because it'll send me right back to the abandoned lander. So I'm going to flip the bottomless pit.
Oh, you're right. That is bizarre.
So first things first, I'm moving into the cave for 1. Okay?
Yep.
All right. I believe I am +2 investigating this bad boy. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Don't
Oh,
be
minus
mad.
4.
Luck's been on your side. Oh, Daniel, you know you have
Yep.
a nightmare on you, right?
Oh, wait, you're supposed to deal with that first.
Yeah.
I'm starting. I never went.
I mean, I'm gonna have to pull that off you, regardless,
Okay.
right? Like, I just have to pull it off you. So then
Or,
I do.
yeah.
I mean, I can
So
try.
you go first.
I can try to hit it, but now there's a -5 in the bag. I don't want to. I don't know.
I
Okay.
don't. I don't necessarily need you to hit me, but if you want, if you need that action,
I don't need it. It would just help me move. I just don't want you getting so far ahead that it takes me all turn to catch up to you. But since there's no other enemies right now, I think we're okay.
well, if you take it off of me, Mike, I
Yep.
will shortcut you over.
Okay. So I took it off of you.
When did I draw that? Well, this is later strategy than we would have
Yeah.
thought. All right, never mind.
Okay.
Keep
So,
going.
1, 2. That's 3, 4, 5. I'm a 6 on a 4. Let me just. Yeah, 6 on a 4. +1. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 on a 2 is a miss. Oh, that was my last action. Sorry, I thought I had an additional action left. I would have exhausted these two because there's no chance that I would have. I was going to save them for my third action, but I forgot that I already pulled it. You okay with that, Daniel?
Yep.
So that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doy. Miscalculated my actions. That's me.
So it's still on you?
Yeah, and it's going to die as soon as it attacks me.
Okay. So then my turn starts over.
I mean, I'll take 2 horror, but yeah.
Um, if I shortcut you over, I need to do my fast action first, okay?
Okay.
If I shortcut you over, you don't get attacked, do you?
Nope, because I have to trigger an action to be attacked.
Okay, so let me switch roles real quick. It's a seeker. I will fast action you into the cave.
A crack in the slab, hidden within the vast sculptures of the asteroid. The passage leads to a dark and complex system of caverns underneath the surface.
I'll then join you, shudder at my worst nightmare. I have now doing my first action. I am up 2 on a investigate.
I have a question,
Okay?
Daniel. When did your
Sure.
worst nightmare become my worst nightmare?
Day 1 of this campaign. All right, what does a cultist do?
-2.
-2. All right, I did not fail. I'll grab that clue, Mike, if you don't mind.
You have taken
Okay.
that clue.
Now, how do we flip these bad boys? All right. Oh, it's a fast action.
Yep.
Okay. So I will spend 2 clues.
And we get to flip everything that's... Flip your
Connect.
location and all connecting to the other side. So we may have to flip all these back. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so clever. Oops. Go away. Oh, no, that's a 0.
So we should have flipped bottomless pit. There we go. Spiral staircase.
Okay, so the palace gates, you cannot resign while it's in play. The beautiful
Okay.
and decorated entrance to the palace of our royal family. And then down here, the spiral staircase. When it flips, move each investigator at spiral staircase to a connecting location.
Okay.
So,
Not sure how anyone would be there since bottomless pit, you're like thrown somewhere else.
Daniel, do you see what's going on? Because I do.
Feel free to enlighten me.
So it's going to have us traverse between the two worlds because at the
Yes.
bottom location, there can't be any of these Carcosa locations. So we're going to have to get the clues here. We're going to move down here, get some clues if we want, flip it, which is going to flip both those locations back, right?
Yep.
It's also going to flip the ones underneath us to Carcosa locations.
To surface Carcosa, which makes us fall into that pit there.
Yes.
Right.
And then we're going to have to go through Carcosa and down here? Wait a minute, how does that
That's my
happen?
guess.
How are we supposed to...
I don't know that we necessarily have to find this Lost Expedition story card, but we'll see. We'll see, maybe.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Unless it's the thing that lets us advance. Who knows?
Okay, so I have 2 more actions, Mike.
All right.
And I cannot switch anymore. Are you able to find these clues or no?
Well, I already went, so no.
Oh, you already went. All right, so I have read the signs in hand. Mike, I am going to draw a magnifying glass, and I happen to be a seeker. So I will fast action that in, obs, right?
Yeah, obviously, it's yellow.
And then I will spend my last action at a +3 just investigating. Tablet.
-1. You must either reveal another token or cross out a memory.
I'll cross out a memory.
All right.
You know how I love those choices that are the obvious one is bad. All right.
Yeah, so you know that you can't make that location for the both of us without my consent, right? You can do it to yourself all you want.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. Your turn.
I'm done.
You're done?
It's now upkeep. Yep.
Upkeep. Oh,
I'm actually
hang on.
getting rid of. I'm actually getting rid of Millen Christopher.
I get dinged a couple times, and your worst nightmare is now dead.
Thanks. And the pizza's ready.
Hi, Catherine. The impassable ravine is impassable. Oh my gosh, you're right.
Nothing is impassable to people who care as much about being heroes as us might.
It's impassable, man. It's impassable.
Yeah, we can't get there. Something else is going to have to happen, Mike. But I'll tell you what happened. 5 Doom. Go ahead.
Oh boy. So we've basically drawn the equivalent of 2 ancient evils.
Yes.
Oh, this goes next to the agenda deck. After you flip any number of locations, take a horror. Or Daniel, if you test 3 fleetness or 3 will, we can get rid of it. So we'll see. I depending on how many enemies we draw, or if you draw an enemy, that may determine whether or not I do this one.
Okay.
Because I'm good at the raw 1 test.
Mine is chosen by him.
Wow.
I will put it on.
Good to know that exists.
That can leave play. Now, anything of mine can leave play, right?
Yeah, so that's saying if you have any permanent cards, for example.
Oh, I see.
So you couldn't
I can
put
put it on
my
magnifying glass.
Yeah, you can't put it on another day or another dollar.
Right. Well, I'll put it on the magnifying glass.
All right.
I know I have a couple. Or do I put it on the field agent and just use her up? I'll put it on the glass.
Because you have to exhaust her to do it. You probably want to take the snap off that.
All right. Interesting.
Let me just let this off.
Okay. So I can get this last clue off. I'm up 3. I probably should before I lose a magnifying glass, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then head down to the staircase.
I mean, do you want to take that? We don't really have to flip anything there.
No, why would we flip anything?
I'm just because we can actually get through this.
Yeah. We don't, I mean,
no, we can do the impassable ravine. Now that I think about it.
By just walking there? Well, except you can't.
Each of us has to be there.
And you can't get there through connecting locations.
You're right. And the bottomless
So,
pit actually prevents someone from staying behind to flip this. Okay, yep. Crazy. Crazy, I say.
so I believe the only way you can get to the impassable ravine is to fall through the bottomless pit, and it's the only surface location, right?
Correct. In that case, do you want me to go first so that I'm at that location?
That's fine.
Okay. Then I will start by moving down 1. I will then spend $2 and put some bandages in play. I will then try to take out this. I'll do this will test. No, fleetness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I win.
You really win.
I really win. Just don't ask me to do more than 1 damage to something. He's such a Charlie. You're up, Daniel.
Okay. Now, I believe I should find this clue and flip it, right?
You want to come to my location and flip it, right?
How do we fall down this pit into the chasm? That's what I'm not understanding, or the ravine.
We're gonna flip. We're gonna go through the pit and go into one of the 3 locations here, because they'll be flipped at the same time since they're connecting.
Right, right. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do then, rather than,
I mean, you might as well get the clue if you're up there.
yep, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to waste time on it though, Mike. I am going to use the field agent.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Hit her for 1.
That's a horror to her, not a
That's
damage.
right. So I grab a clue.
Here's your horror.
Thank you. I'll grab that clue. I've done nothing yet.
You've done nothing yet.
Okay. I will then move down to my good friend you.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just smoking cigars with my cats and dogs.
That's cool. No judgment. Then, before I do any kind of flipperoo, Mike, I am going to take my fast action to get out of the seeker world and become a magician. How's that sound?
That sounds great.
And then I will read the signs here.
-2. If you fail, well, you are at a cave location, but you did not fail, so you do not take 1 damage.
So I have all the clues now.
We're probably gonna need those.
Okay. Then that was still 0 thing. No, move was 0. Then read the signs was 1. Right?
Yeah. So you have 2 actions left.
Are we at a cave or Carcosa location?
We are at a Carcosa location.
Okay, so Mike, I will spend 2 clues to flip this and all adjoining places.
Okay, so this gets a clue back. That keeps the clues. That keeps the clues. Okay, so Gardens of Tothut gets +1 shroud for each connecting Carcosa location. If this location
Oh,
is
if
the
it's the
only
only.
Carcosa location in play, read the set aside Delights story card. Oh, this is neat.
So Mike, we're gonna have to do a lot of like
Yep.
maneuvering this stuff around.
Grand Ballroom. If this location is the only Carcosa location in play, read the set aside Arrival of the King story card. And finally, the Labyrinths of Tasselok. At the end of your turn, if you are at this location, take a horror. If this location is the only Carcosa in play, read the set aside For You Alone story card.
Dude, I love this. Oh,
I wonder if it's one of those you get 1 or, like, maybe you go for 1, and depending on what you do, kind of changes things, maybe?
Well,
Not sure.
I have 1 more action.
No, you have 2, because it does not take 2 actions to do that.
All right. Well, maybe I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move down
Oh,
to
sorry.
the gardens.
No, we have to. We are forced right now.
We're not. We didn't enter this pit.
I believe
we were already here.
No, that's a wonderful question, but
I think this is how you have to do it. Because we did not enter the location, we were already in it.
I wonder if we are supposed to take damage and then move down? No, oh, non-surface location.
Yeah, this is the only way to do it.
Oh, interesting. No, we read this wrong. What you could do is instead of flipping anything, you go all the way to the bottom. That's how you do Lost Expedition.
But we can't, because we can't get there through connecting
Oh, you're
locations,
right.
right?
Yeah, this is all weird. This is all weird.
So I feel like we have to actually leave the bottomless pit, jump back in it, and that's the only way to get to the ravine. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
God, that's funny.
Because
No, you can enter it from
non-surface locations. So right now,
you.
there is no surface location out, right?
I mean, the gardens of weird. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
Well, if you go here and flip it, you'll flip the impassable ravine.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I'll flip the ballroom back.
If depends where you flip it. If you go to Gardens of Tothat,
Oh, I'll just flip the ravine and put you back on a staircase,
that is bizarre.
which might be okay. I don't think we're cheating by not falling in the pit. I think
I
we
don't know.
were
I'm
here.
uh
Did anyone say anything in chat?
no, not yet, but
Because there have been other things like this in the game where entering the location means you're coming from somewhere else.
yeah, I'll leave that to Ben because I know he's in the chat. If you're on a location and it's flipped, does that count as you entering it? I guess is the question. Daniel, why don't you just well,
Okay.
it matters because you'd lose all remaining actions.
Right. I hope Ben hears us pleading for his mercy.
Catherine's saying she would say we have not entered this turn.
I agree. Thank
And
you, Catherine.
she's on the same line of track as you are. If the bottomless pit and the ravine are the only caves. Ben, the question is, the bottomless pit, when you enter this pit, you move to any other non-surface location and take 3 direct damage and lose all actions. The question is, if we were in this Carcosa side, and we spent clues to flip it, have we now entered the bottomless pit, or were we already there? Because we haven't actually moved into the really changed locations in a sense. And I feel like it could go either way, but this wasn't addressed unless it's in the FAQ. There is an FAQ up here.
I don't think it can go either way.
1 minute here.
I believe we've not entered this location.
Scenario 5, Fragment of Carcosa. My brain is dying. Why would you do this, Axolotl? I am so sorry. Oh, great.
Oh no. All right.
Oh, Ben is thinking about it, right? It's a question. It's a conundrum. And also, when this was written, which rule
Right.
set was in play?
I think that there are times when you might want to just jump in the pit because you don't have the clues, or you need clues for something else, or you need to move far.
Yeah.
Because you get to go to a non-surface location, so like that can actually get us into the ravine right now. You know what I mean? Like I could fall in there.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That's too good a shortcut, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm inclined to believe you then.
I mean, it's too good a shortcut unless you really meant it. Like
Yeah.
you're up in the hidden passage or something. You're like, I'm just going to dive in because it is the only way to get into that ravine.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So my second
Will, I'm not
action.
ignoring you. You are correct. We don't know if we can enter the other side of that ravine either. But we'll find out, won't we?
We're going to find out now because I'm
I,
about to flip
I
it.
have a question and suggestion here, Daniel. We already know
Yeah.
it's on the other side of this labyrinth, so I'm just going to... Okay, so this one...
I don't want to end my turn there.
Right. Yeah. But you realize if this is the only one left, there's a higher chance we're going to end our turn there. Just so you know.
Well, Mike, what we could do
I mean, we don't
is
have to do it
make it. Well, we also could make it the only Carcosa location in play on your turn.
now. I've already gone, haven't I?
You haven't gone. I've started.
No, I already went. All my guys are tapped.
Oh, you cleared that agenda, didn't you?
Yeah, that bad thing.
Okay, so then I won't spend the clues to flip things just yet. We can do that manipulation next turn. So I'm currently up. You know what? For my last action, Mike, you know what I'm going to do?
No idea.
I'm going to keep my magnifying glass. So I'll spend the action and chosen by him.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, take 2 direct damage, shuffle it. Yeah, I'd rather just lose the thing
Sure.
and not take the damage and then lose the thing. Does that make sense?
Yep. Oh, I want that so much.
You want what?
I want that treachery. I have ways of getting rid of it.
Okay. 6 doom. Oops. I added the doom, but we have upkeep first.
Hello, Augur.
Okay. Okay, now I've added the doom. Go ahead and take your card. Been there?
It's another Doom on the agenda. There's no enemies in play. Attach this card to the cave or Carcosa location with the fewest clues without a copy of Broken Reality to it. After you flip this location, flip it back to its original side and discard this card.
Oof. I like that because that gets in the way of all the like mathy stuff we can do. That's great.
So it's got to be one of the 3 on the side.
It's the cave or Carcosa. Well, why don't we put it with me? Because I can deal with it.
Why don't we put it here? Because you flip, it flips, it does the math for us, does it not?
No, it flips back to this side.
Yeah. So
We don't want that, do we?
I think we do, because if you flip your location,
Yep.
then the bottomless pit and the ravine flip over.
Yep.
And then I flip the middle one, or someone flips the middle one, and then they all flip back. And then you flip the one on the end, and then everything is suddenly cave.
Why do we want that?
It lets us read the Lost Expedition story card.
I don't think the flipping works quite like you think it does.
I think it does.
Well,
Yeah. Empty. Wait, because that would be Carcosa. Nothing. That would blank that. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not.
what I was thinking we would do is put Broken Reality with me. I would just clear it with a clue.
Oh,
We'd
you actually
flip
want
the
to get
things
rid of it.
around me. We'd flip the things around me. Now, the real issue is trying to get the grand ballroom and oh, yeah,
Hey,
I
you
feel
know what
like
I shouldn't have done before this game? Have a beer or two.
disagree. All right, so it's us, right?
Okay, yeah,
Wait, did I draw a card, or was it still yours that we're
that
thinking
was
about?
mine.
Okay, my card is chosen by him again.
Too bad it's
Hmm.
you control. Otherwise, I would love to take that from you. I can't target anybody else, can I? I can't.
I think I'm going to put it on the field agent. So she'll get a clue from me and then go.
That's a good
It
idea.
seems callous, but
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, so doesn't matter to me who goes first,
Wow.
unless it actually does make sense that I go first. Because I'm going to clear all the clues off of this without even investigating.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do some shenanigans and move.
Wait, after you flip the attached location. So
Yeah.
Gardens of Thoth Hut will stay in Carcosa.
Yeah.
Which doesn't help anybody.
Well, that's why I thought maybe move it to something so we can screw with the math a bit. But I realized it doesn't because everything's still connected to the bottomless pit. So the bottomless pit would then have.
And it's yeah, okay.
Unless we bank on drawing one more of these. I don't know if I want to do that though.
I'm not sure I want to do that, and I can just get rid of it so easily.
Yeah. Okay, get rid of it for now so we can at least see the. I want to see the other side of this impassable ravine.
All right, so you want me to do the flipping before I do cluing?
Well, I want to get rid of broken reality first.
Okay, so thing one is spend a clue.
Okay, that's done. Daniel, you can do this in any order you want. Just remember, every time you flip cards, they regain their clues. So
right. So I feel like we want more clues, right?
Oh yeah, like we're gonna want them. We're gonna probably need a whole bunch of clues to do this silly puzzle that he's got.
Yep. So I am going to do fast working a hunch, grab a clue.
Okay.
I will do fast field agent, take her out to grab that clue.
Gotcha.
The place is now clueless, and I've only done 0 things.
Okay.
Okay. I will spend 2 clues to flip my location and all adjoining ones.
Okay.
Puts me back.
Puts me back
to the ice cavity and the ravine.
Sorry,
now we have a new ravine.
This doesn't say cannot be flipped. Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, this ravine is the Yellow Throne. If there are 6 Carcosa locations in play, and each undefeated investigators at this location, read the set aside Lost Expedition story card. Okay, so one way or another, we have to do that flip all locations game.
Yep. And I'm thinking the Lost Expedition card is going to be the thing that advances the agenda, brings out our girl.
Yikes.
You agree? All right, so this cave now. All right, so I can get to the Yellow Throne.
You can, but the point now is we just have to do the things.
How many Carcosa locations are in play right now?
Oh, sorry. 3. We're in the same boat as all the other ones. So, like, as soon as I
count 4 Carcosa.
Yeah, 4 Carcosas, but we'd have to get the hidden passage flipped, which means flipping the spiral staircase no matter what. Yep.
Or maybe
I refer you again to the FAQ where he says, "I am so sorry."
Why did you do this to me?
Yeah.
Maybe the impassable ravine, the other side, is the easier way to go. Which is where it's the only Carcosa in play. Right?
Catherine says, now it's a Rubik's Cube. Okay.
Wait a minute. You can do it. Hold on, Mike. If I go there.
Uh-huh.
So flip it. Is this where it's supposed to be?
Oh, yeah. Currently, it's on the Carcosa side.
If I go there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We need a Broken Dreams there.
Ah! Yes, we do. Actually, we needed 2 Broken Dreams. We needed one there, and we needed one over at the spiral staircase.
Well, I was saying, if you flip... God. It's the each connecting thing that sucks.
Hey, Daniel, you want to know what's funny?
What?
If I flip spiral staircase,
right,
you get to read ice cavity, or the other side of ice cavity, because it's the. Oh no, it's not the only. It won't be the only Carcosa location in play. Wow.
Unless...
Okay, someone has to go to one of these two locations, flip it, so that one of these in the middle is the only Carcosa location in play. Then we get to
Why
read
don't
that
I...
memory.
Wait. Why don't I actually head to the yellow throne and flip it?
That's an option too.
All right, so I think I still have 3 actions. I've done everything fast.
You did your Leo action to get rid of that one clue.
And then I did everything fast.
Yes, you did.
So I'm heading down to the thing that says, now that it's on the side where it's not, you can't get here from connecting, right? Okay. A shroud of 2. It's like a baby shroud. So I've done one thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see what... I'm a magician, eh? Okay. Oh my god, this is madness.
This is Arkham.
Okay. Chosen by him is gone because I imagine, right?
Yeah.
The thing left play.
I believe so.
Okay. I am going to switch to Seeker for my fast action. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to do a regular investigate.
Hang on. You are at 4
I'm
now.
at 4. Yep. Oh. I'm going to do a regular investigate up 2. Okay.
All right. -2.
-2.
So,
Okay, so
by the way, Daniel, your safe
Yep.
bet is up by 2. If
Yeah.
you fail by, and you're only up by 1, bad things happen.
Understood. All right. So then
Sorry, that
it's
was
a fast action to flip, right?
It is a fast action flip.
Okay, so I'm going to investigate again.
Okay.
Okay, I'll grab the last clue.
What'd you draw?
A 0. Sorry. Then I will spend 2 clues to flip my location and all connecting.
And you don't get the victory point anymore.
That's okay. We need clues.
We do.
Now, is there a single Carcosa in play?
No. There sure isn't.
Is the hidden passage Carcosa on the other side? It is.
Yeah, it is. No, the only way to do it, Daniel, is to go to another Carcosa location and flip it. I don't think you should have spent the Carcosa or the flip there. Undo that flip.
Okay. So then the clues are gone.
Yeah.
And I have 2 clues back at me. Okay. Well, then I guess I'm done if I'm not doing a fast action.
Oh, this should be flipped, right? Yeah, there we go.
All right, that's me then. And you still have to go.
Yes. I'm going to move 1. This is a 4. Okay, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, Bonnie. Bonnie wakes up. That was cool. Yeah, so I grabbed a clue.
Okay.
And I'm going to immediately spend that clue to flip these locations.
Okay.
So now we have 1 Carcosa location in play.
Which is... So we can read the thing, right?
So we can read the thing.
Okay.
I hope it's not like, oh, but you have to have read the other story to read this. I'd be so mad.
That'd be mean. It doesn't seem like it would be doing that to us.
Okay, so I've done 2 things. Would you agree with that?
Move, clue, and fast. Yep. So now go ahead and read the For You Alone story card.
I can't.
Right?
I'm not there.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
I am going to pull Zeal back to my hand.
Okay.
To search the top 9 cards of my deck for an ally. I put it into play. Hello, guard dog.
Who's Zeal?
Zeal is one of Miss Doyle's friends.
Okay. And Zeal is like a flare? Or did you call favors?
I called flavors. I called favors.
Flavors.
Shh.
Calling in flavors.
It's not that kind of animal lover.
Mike, this is a family show. All right, monsters, which we've not seen any. Monster phase, no monsters, correct?
Yep.
Go ahead and upkeep.
Well, now I draw the extra motivational speech.
Mike, I'm having a crisis of identity, which is why I changed to Seeker. Okay, so
What?
I don't lose any cards, but I do discard the top.
You are now neutral.
And
That
I'm a neutral
sucks. You don't have any clothes.
I will never wear nice clothes in this whole campaign.
Holy crap. Danny, are we at 8 Doom now?
We're at 8 Doom now.
Oh, this is back.
Okay. And I have drawn a cave collapse. Each investigator at a cave must test. Ooh.
We are
coming down.
both at caves.
All right.
3 fleetness.
Go ahead. You do first.
Who are my fleetness people? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9.
Okay.
I passed.
I am even with it and have no cards to add. Oh. Okay. I will take a damage, right? And lose an action.
Yeah. It's coming down. Run!
Can't run. Came down on me. Okay, so Mike, even that being said, why don't I spend my 2 actions getting there and doing the fast action first?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So thing 0 is to move here.
But you lost an action, so it's actually thing 1.
Okay, if we want to look at it that way. Okay. All right.
So you want to look at For You Alone.
For You Alone. All right, folks. Here we go. The halls grow increasingly labyrinthine. The chambers, once brightly lit and spacious, grow dark and dusty and cramped. You further stray into the labyrinth until you reach a chamber with walls and columns covered in shelves. Each shelf has a glass bottle upon it, no 2 of which alike in shape or design. And each bottle is inscribed with a name. There's an uncountable number of these flasks, enough to account for every individual in the universe, human and non-human alike, past and future. Eventually, you come across a single dark container sitting in the corner, beckoning you to come closer. You flip it over and see your name scrawled on the bottom. This is your bottle. It was meant for you. Search for the set-aside Bottle of Whisper's Weakness and add it to any investigator's hand. This card is added to their deck and does not count towards deck size. Add this to victory. It's fast. When an investigator at your location reveals a autofill, remove bottles from the game and can't. Oh my god. I'll take it. You know why, Mike? I'm neutral.
You never pull the auto fail. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Actually, yeah. Do you want it for Michael Lay when you get him out? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it to you.
Well, it happen. You do so on any investigator location. That's the good news. But who's more money starved of the two of us? Because I feel like
me right now, but
this is going to be added to your deck forever, and it takes me a long time to get going, and I have no money until I get going.
It's only $1.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for me.
All right, I'll take it.
I feel like I'm okay with you having that.
Okay, so I've done one thing, correct?
Yes, you have 2 more actions left.
Do you want me to flip this place?
I'm okay with that, because then we can flip any other location.
And it seems like flipping these things is good for us, right?
Yeah.
And it's only 2 I have 2 actions left, right? All right. All right. I will spend 2 to flip. Yeah, I'll spend 2 to flip. Okay. So that flips.
Will says a weakness that does something good. Fishy.
That
Yeah,
flips all of these, right?
I already flipped them, by the way.
Oh, you did?
I totally did.
All right.
So
All
you
right.
probably want to get out of there for your last action.
Yeah, I think I still have 2 actions, to be honest. I just moved once and did a bunch of free stuff. But rather than risk it, I will go back to the yellow throne. How many Carcosa places do we have now?
2, but as soon as I flip this, we're good. So I can
How
get,
are we good?
I'll show you. Because you have no actions
Because
left, right?
no, but if you flip yours,
Yep.
you flip the one I'm on.
Which is a Carcosa location.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so great.
Yeah, this is how we get all 3 of those.
Yep, I have 1 action left.
You moved, oh, you didn't do anything. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't say you have to investigate at this location, spend clues. It just means you have to be at the location to spend the clues as a group.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to run with that.
Mike, I'm gonna take $1 actually. No, I don't need money.
We
at
need
this
clues
point.
more than anything.
What am I up? Just naturally, +2, right?
You're +2.
I'll take an investigate action. Tablet.
-1. You either cross out a memory or reveal another token.
Goodbye, memory 8. I'll take a clue. Okay, that is me, Mike.
All right. For my turn, I'm going to spend 2 of your clues, Daniel.
Okay.
Flip. And I will immediately read Arrival of the King.
Do we want the king to arrive?
Should I have maybe popped someone into play first? Why don't I do that? Why don't I just say I popped Augur into play, or Zeal again? Zeal.
This is the only Carcosa in play,
case.
yeah? Okay.
All right, what does Arrival of the King say here?
I bet it's okay.
Standing and sitting in small groups around the ballroom are statues of the inhabitants of the palace. They are all gaily dressed for a masquerade, though they have all unmasked. On closer inspection, you realize the statues are speaking in low, stunned tones, as if time here has slowed almost to a standstill. They share amongst each other the faintest rumors about the royal family of Carcosa. It is an echo of the moment the city of Ythil, wherein the palace lay, became Carcosa, and the royal family of the palace learned that they were inevitably doomed. They stand around now, morose and uncertain. The people of the palace were truly lost in both mind and soul. Each investigator may cross out any amount of tally marks next to their memories. For every 2 tally marks just crossed out, for every
So really, for
4,
every 4.
you may cross out a tally mark under Impending Doom in your campaign log. We currently have 8 Impending Doom, Daniel. I am going to cross out 4.
I will cross out 4.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that means we cross out
2 Impending Doom.
2 Impending Doom.
And I'm going to leave a reminder to myself.
Okay.
Okay, so that was 1. Now, ultimately, Daniel, I think we have to flip yours, or we have to make yours the only Carcosa or Ravine location in play.
Absolutely.
So how are we doing that?
Well,
what is the answer to this stupid puzzle?
It's gonna have to be from the ballroom, right?
You know what I can do?
Well, what if you move up to the pit?
Do you want me to get that last story? Because I can do it this turn.
Do it.
Oh, yeah, I can't. I can't.
because these will both become Carcosa.
I have to flip this location first because I
That's
can't move
fine.
to you. You're in a ravine, and I can't move up, or I'm in a bottomless pit.
Yep. So go ahead and flip.
That means you're spending 2 more clues.
Okay. Why don't you get your own damn clues? Because those are my last clues.
Yeah, I spent mine.
Yeah, I know. I
And
said, why
then
don't you
move
get your own damn
up
clues?
1. And
Did you
then
flip everything you needed to flip?
down here. So then if we need 2 clues and then flip this location, and then we'll be able to get the one I'm on.
Did you flip everything already?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And are you done?
That's all I can do. Those are my
Okay.
3 actions, I believe.
Monster phase, no monsters. Go ahead and upkeep.
Nice. Yeah, that's right, Catherine. It screws up the top location. Something's weird about this. Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if we have to get that treachery. I don't know.
Well, what's the problem exactly?
How are we going to flip so that yours is the only one? Oh. Oh.
Now we need every
Oh,
Carcosa location in play.
we're
So I need you to get 2 clues, and the spiral staircase is on the wrong side.
the hidden passage is on the wrong side.
Right, but if the spiral staircase was the bottomless pit, instead we could have gotten everything.
Yeah, but that's the whole problem.
So what we need, Mike, is that one treachery. All right,
Roll back the
we'll
tape
actually
20 minutes.
9, yeah, 9 doom.
9 doom.
Go ahead.
All right, all right. Let's see here.
My
There
God,
we
you
go.
got the
Broken
treachery.
reality. Broken reality.
It needs to go on the
Let's
pit,
go in there.
the spiral staircase. Yep. Okay.
No.
Yep. Because that will stay Carcosa, and while I'm here, it'll be all Carcosas.
But the one I'm on will be Carcosa. If I flip here, I'll be at a Carcosa location.
We want everything to be Carcosa. No, you need to actually move to the staircase and do all the flipping because that gets everything to Carcosa. So I need to get 2 clues that you spend at the spiral staircase. That'll flip everything to Carcosa.
That'll do it.
Okay. So.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so that was my card.
Now, the problem is, I'm going to draw something that completely hoses this whole plan, right?
Yeah, you're going to draw a 10 health enemy that says attacks every investigator.
Or unstable dimension. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage and flip your current location to its other side, then discard. Or spend $2 to just get rid of this. All right, that's fine for right now. Okay. Oh, Mike.
How many cave locations?
I've got 4 chances to get these 2 clues. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I can also get some clues too, so I'm not that worried.
Oh, who do we want? We need you to be able to move and do stuff. So I should be the one going first, trying to get as many clues as I can.
Yeah, because I'm also worried that once we do this, but then you have to trigger the thing.
Yes, that's fine.
But then it has to be your turn.
Wait, if there are 6 Carcosa locations play and each undefeated investigator is at this location, then we read it. So you have to get here.
Oh.
So I have to find all the clues.
Yeah, you do.
And can you sled dog down here?
How
do those things work?
Yeah, I can. It'll be 1. I don't even need to sled dog, but so it gives me 1 action to do clue.
If we need you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I am going to investigate up to.
-2. If you are at a Carcosa location, are you, Daniel?
I am.
Add a doom to the current agenda, or this automatically fails.
I'm going to add a doom.
Okay.
Because whatever.
This is so bad.
All right. I'll grab a clue. We don't know how bad it is, but it's probably bad. For my second action, Mike, I will.
Hang on. Oh, you didn't have your bottle of whispers out. No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
Doesn't
I
matter.
have 4 actions.
It because
No,
that technically isn't the autofail token.
That's not the autofill token.
Yeah.
But I do think that maybe I should get that bottle out. It's fast. I'm going to put it out right now.
Good idea.
Okay, because I'm neutral right now, so I can.
Yeah.
I guess you could always do neutral stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right. Second action, investigate. There's the last clue.
So you have 2 more actions to do whatever the heck you want. Just don't move.
Is there any reason to get rid of this unstable dimension?
Probably.
All right, so then I'll take $1.
I just don't like it. I don't like it.
I'll take $1. I'll take $1 with my third, and with my fourth action, spend the 2 and get rid of it.
Yeah.
Okay, that is me.
All right.
I'm getting rid of my 2 clues right now, Mike.
Okay.
Knowing you're headed there.
I flip this location. It immediately flips back, as do all of these.
Okay.
I then, for my second action, exhaust 2 sled dogs to move.
Hey.
So I have 1 action left, but we can read Lost Expedition.
Do it. Dude, this is exciting, Mike.
It is. If this is the first time you read this, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Eventually you come across the bodies of several cultists, the missing survey team. They have abandoned their helmets and died from sudden, fatal decompression. When you scan their notes, your worst fears have been confirmed. Tisilda no longer exists in this dimension, but has elevated into godhood and now resides along with her father between the fabric of space-time and within the core of all stars. And yet there is a greater complication, for the survey team's notes also unmask the true nature of the King in Yellow. Our destruction gives it form. Our violence gives it name. Our screams give it a voice. It is no more of a deity than gravity is, no matter how many people worship and ascribe to it a personality and an intelligence. It is the thermodynamic concept of entropy itself that you face, the gradual and inevitable decline of any system into absolute chaos. And by all understanding of physics, there is no stopping it. Advance the current act. Set this card aside out of play. The end. You will never know if Tisilda was real, but what you have learned from these cultists is that the arcane ritual that supposedly released her has also accelerated the increasing entropy of the universe. In fact, K2 announced that with the new constants in play, the sun itself will implode in just a few more years and annihilate everything within a few light years. You search the cultists for any methods to reverse this action, but find no solutions to this impossible puzzle. The only hope left is to try to survive the supernova and save as many as you can. As you contemplate your next steps, the entire asteroid begins trembling, and an inhuman roar echoes through the halls and caverns behind you. Advance to Agenda 2A and Act 3A. Do not remove Doom from play. Spawn the set-aside Cave Dweller enemy at the abandoned launcher. All right. So we advance. It says advance to
2A. I don't even think we flip Agenda 1A, right?
Correct. Did it even say anything? There we go. Haha. I love this. I had a feeling. A callback, right? To the
Yep, you aren't supposed to see this.
Callback to the first Carcosa level? Entropy, the degree of disorder or uncertainty in a system. The degradation of the matter and energy in the universe to an ultimate state of inert uniformity. I love it. You aren't supposed to see this.
Hint, time is a flat circle. Everything we have done or will do over and over and over again forever. That's a hint, Mike.
Yeah, I know.
So you weren't supposed to see that, but...
No. I think we have to reverse everything we just did.
What is Agenda 2A? Go ahead.
Shall dry and die. Your landing must have disturbed the pocket reality hidden within Fragment. The entire asteroid is beginning to collapse, and soon you will be trapped within. Get out of here while you still can. Resign.
Surface of fragment gains resign.
Yes, surface of Fragment.
So get back to the beginning, all right?
Act 3A, The Unspeakable Truth. You won't be able to warn anyone of the impending doom if you don't get out of this one alive. You must escape this asteroid as soon as you can. If you are at a cave or Carcosa location, spend 2 clues as a group. Flip your location and all connecting locations to their other side. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance. Why then? Why did it say, regardless if this is the first time you read it? I'm curious as to why Lost Expedition seems to think we read this more than once. I hope we didn't miss something.
I don't think so.
This doesn't say you can't flip, does it? No. Okay.
No, you did it right.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so then we have a cave dweller.
Hey, big fella.
Massive retaliate hunter. When the cave dweller's location is flipped, you exhaust this thing.
I was going to say, why do we need to flip anything anymore? But
well, it's
no,
at the abandoned lander, I believe.
It seems pretty easy to deal with this. Right?
Yeah, I mean, that's a sweet, sweet victory, but it is.
Okay.
Wow, he's massive retaliates and hunters? Yeah. Okay, so I still have an action left. Would you agree? We do.
Start moving out, Charlie.
We just, oh, this should be gone. All right, I move up.
And that's both of us already, right?
That is both of us. Oh,
okay, monster
crap,
phase.
Daniel.
What?
I should have done something else. Because we forgot about this Haster's thing.
Well, you just take some horror, that's all.
Why don't I just take the test for my last action? Or, right, we'll say I did it as my first action. Because I flipped it.
Okay.
Because I still have people left over.
Yeah, I don't feel like anything really.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Even if
5,
you draw the autofill, I don't
6,
think
7,
it's huge.
8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. All right. And then you move. Then you didn't move up. Okay.
I did not move up.
So, the cave dweller will move to the palace gates, which we cannot resign while it's in play, Mike.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, let's go ahead and upkeep.
Hi, Black Cat.
Okay.
What doom are we at?
Mike, 10 doom. Finally, a monster.
Sophistic Spires. Massive. Does not attack during the enemy phase. Well, that's going to take some hits.
Where are you putting it?
Nearest Carcosa, which is us.
But then I think it is actually with you, right?
It's massive.
Oh, it's massive. Ay, Dios mío.
You're up.
This is where we start getting slowed down, Mike. An unstable dimension.
That's funny.
Okay.
All right, Daniel, you probably want me to go first.
I think I do.
And you have a bottle of whispers in your play area. Is that correct?
I do.
Then I'm going to do a vicious blow, exhausting 2 sled dogs. You know what? I'm going to exhaust Zeal, just to exhaust for the base value of. No, I can't. I can't because the fight action is actually on sled dog. Okay, so this puts me at 3, 4, 5. What am I fighting at? A 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
8. That is enough to do 4 damage to this thing.
Okay.
I will now exhaust Zeal to put myself at a base fight value of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
It's dead.
Goodbye, sophistic spires, whatever sophistic means. Wise.
I'm going to move.
Okay. Well, I think I should come with you.
Probably a good idea.
I'm scared if I'm not with you. So turn action 1 is 0. Then I'm going to become a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a
Get some
All right.
clues, maybe.
Yep. And this is a good place to read the signs since the shroud is so high.
Right.
Okay. I am at a +5, I think. Let me do the math. I am at a +3, which is different. So first I have to take $1 for my first action. Second action will be to read the signs. And I'm up 3. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
The
I'll
bag's
grab 2
been
clues.
oddly nice to us tonight.
Yeah.
Very oddly nice to us.
Until you just said that.
We're good.
Then I will take $1.
All right.
And I'm done. Dude, Leo DeLuca is not a bad ally.
Not at all. Okay, the big ugly moves down 1.
And we upkeep.
There is
Do I
drawing the
take
sign.
deduction or deduction, Mike? Okay.
I'm debating what to throw out. I don't really need Augur right now. And if I... Oh yeah, that's good. So I'm going to discard Augur.
11 Doom.
All right. Song of Your Soul. At the end of the round, for each event in your hand, either discard it or take a horror.
Well, that's cute.
Okay.
Oh, unstable dimension. At the end of my turn, take 2 damage and flip your current location. Then discard this card. All right, so flip it. I'll take 1 damage, and so will Leo. I mean, it's unsafe traveling with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything new about where we are?
We don't even need to do it.
Well, except we just flipped the palace gates for
But
2
you have...
clues.
We're going to have the...
Or
You have the clues
moments.
anyways. All you
Right,
got
we
to
have to get there.
Yeah, but we can't resign until we get through there anyway.
Right. Well, this is the only place where we can just flip it for memories. Clues might matter. Clues
Why?
matter for... Because clues matter for flipping the cave dweller. You put him to sleep. We can, like, go buy him.
Yeah,
Just for memory.
he doesn't actually scare me anymore. Wait, where do we can go? We just have to be at the surface of Fragment.
Yeah. But we need to put this guy to sleep and run by him.
It's a free action. All you gotta do is walk to his location, flip it, and he's asleep.
Right, but we don't have the clues. Well,
Yeah, you do.
I'm just saying for memories, dude, we can do it for free.
You only need to spend 2 clues. We're done. We can get out of here.
Wish I had your confidence.
Because, yeah, we're good.
The problem is,
Would you like me to go first?
well, we still have to do we have to do bad cards, or we do it all?
I just drew Song of Your Soul. Oh,
I have not
you didn't draw.
drawn because
You didn't draw.
I'm just read Unstable Dimension. Song of Your Soul.
All right. I'll show you, Daniel.
Show the way, Charlie Kane.
Ooh. Oh, I see the issue because when you flip this, we're going to be in a bottomless pit.
Well, not if you're already there and I flip it. So, do what you got to do, right? And then move into his location. Then I will move with you and exhaust him. But then you'll be left behind having to deal with him somehow, right?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So why don't we just spend 2 memories right now as a group and just flip that? Oh, because of the
Because
pit.
it's a bottomless pit on the other side. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sweet talk some black Katniss. I'm going to step into this guy's face. Hi, Cave Dweller. You don't look so tough.
God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 2 damage.
You're hitting him?
What else was I going to do?
Evade him.
All you got to do is walk here. We need you to spend those clues anyways. It's all good. He's only got 6 life left. We're good.
Oh boy.
Do your thing.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I walk up to you, Mike.
Nah, Catherine, I'm not afraid of drawing the sign anymore. I would be if I
I
had a bunch of dogs in my hand, but not anymore.
I wish I drew shortcut for you, bro.
Just flip. We're good.
I spend the 2 clues and flip the location.
Okay.
Okay.
And he's exhausted.
He's asleep, right?
He
I can
is.
still hit him, right?
Oh, yeah. And he will not retaliate because he's exhausted.
Yeah, because I have 1 event in my hand and it's a spectral razor.
And you're going to lose it anyway.
So I'll just shoot a lightning bolt at him. Here we go. I hit him for 2.
There you go.
Then you know what I'm going to do, Mike?
No idea.
I'm going to keep walking.
All right.
I don't even know if that's me. I think I have 1 more action.
Don't get too far ahead.
Move. Oh no, I'm going to take $1 from here.
Okay.
Now I'm done.
He wakes up.
So now it's monster phase. He readies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then we upkeep. Improvisation.
Nice.
Although the other one is shortcut. Oof. I don't think speed is our issue here, do you?
No, not really.
I'll improv then, just in case.
By the way, I think at the end of the round, for each event in your hand, either discard it or take a horror. So that
It's at the end of the round.
I think I have to.
Right. So now that I drew improv, that is now an event in my hand. I will take a horror.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No, then it gets discarded. Okay.
Okay.
All right. How much? What doom are we at?
12.
Aloof Hunter. Yellow mist location gains the Carcosa trait. Sounding throughout the mist is a distant, familiar melody. Okay. Good thing it's aloof because I don't want to deal with that right now, or ever.
And I have drawn a hidden card, Mike.
All right. I believe that's. Oh, we'll see.
Interesting. And it surges into cave collapse. Uh-oh.
I had a cave
Who's at a
location?
cave?
I'm at a cave location. You're at a cave location.
All right,
What's the
why don't you
penalty
go
for
here
failing that?
first?
Take a losing an
Damage
action
and
is
an
bad.
action.
Yeah,
Okay, don't fail then. You first.
What do I have to hit this thing? I just have to hit this thing twice, hey? Don't want to exhaust Zeal then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -1, I'm going to cross out of memory.
So you made it?
I made it. Do you make it?
Okay. Nope, I haven't tried yet. But I...
-1 or you cross out of memory? Or sorry, you can reveal another token or cross out your memory.
I believe I was even with it, right? So I'm currently failing.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, yeah, you're failing.
Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is just draw another token.
Okay.
You know what it's going to be, Mike?
No.
The Elder Sign. Oh, crap. All right, I'll take a damage.
Sorry, are we counting that one, or are we only counting the hits?
No, it's a missed call. It's a missed call. All right, I have lost in action, so I only have 3. I'm the one that can do that, so that's
true.
fine.
That's true.
All right, you're up.
Hi. Okay.
Can you kill this guy?
Well, like before that adventure. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's another 2 damage.
Okay.
Oops, this is a 6.
Doesn't Bonnie wake someone up when she's exhausted?
Yeah, I needed that to pass the test before.
Oh.
I had a bad fleetness test, right? Yeah. What's he doing? He's hitting for 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I am going to take an attack of opportunity on myself, and my guard dog. You know what? I'm just going to only take 1 on myself and heal up the other bandages. Playing an art student to pick up a clue. That puts another damage on him as per guard dog.
Okay.
I will then leave this location. That's going to trigger an attack of opportunity. So he will hit my guard dog, which, and me. And I will prevent the other one from me. So he is dead. Because guard dog is awesome.
Guard dog is awesome.
And I have moved. And that is my turn.
Okay. My turn, eh? I have 3 actions, right? Bye, Mike.
All right.
There's nothing you needed me to do, right?
Nope. Nope, we're good. The mists move towards me. I'm now considered at a Carcosa location. Daniel! Oh, it gains the Carcosa trait, so I'm a cave and Carcosa. Oh, that was brutal. Okay, upkeep.
I'll just drag it with you and get out of here.
1 more doom, please.
Okay. I don't believe I get an upkeep, do I?
You do not.
But I also don't draw a card here, do I?
You do not, because you're out.
Yep.
I have drawn the spires.
And that is you.
All right.
Because your place has the Carcosa trait.
Yep.
I left you at the best time.
That's fine. I'll take
and it's massive.
an attack of opportunity to move. It follows me. I'll take an attack of opportunity to move. And it follows me.
How do spires do that?
Oh, is it massive?
It is massive. That
oh,
doesn't...
then it only gives me 1 attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
And then I resign.
Okay. So look at Act 3 here. We resign. Oof.
You're instructed to advance by card other than Act 3. Okay. You hang on tight as the shuttle lifts off the asteroid moments before it crumbles into itself, leaving only a puff of yellow dust in its wake. R3.
Now I'm curious about this other one, this otherwise.
I mean, it must be when you flip this. No. It must be here. No. Oh, that would have been
Interesting.
good. We wouldn't have been able to remove
But
something
if
from
we
the game.
did otherwise, we would have to flip it back to 3A. So either way, we'd have to get out of here. But we would have known a little something more
I
for
do
the
not
future.
know how that would have happened.
All right. So we read 3, right?
That's weird, because didn't we see pretty much everything? Okay.
Resolution 3, right?
Yes, R3.
When you finally regroup back on the tattered Himalayan, all you can think of is all the time you could have saved if only you remembered the real threat you face. The sun only has a few years left to shine, and most of humanity is oblivious to its imminent demise. In the face of this impending doom, you know what you must do. Save as many as you can before the inevitable. Each investigator earns XP equal to the Victory X, and then proceed to Scenario 6 Starfall.
Okay, so our victory is 1, 2, 3, correct?
For
No, we flipped that.
why did we? Oh, we did.
I think we did. Did we? No, I'm not so sure. I threw the clues on there afterwards, thinking we'd flipped it.
I don't know when. The last time I looked at it, it had no clues on it, and that was 5 minutes ago. So I'm not sure when you did that.
Oh,
I think we have that XP.
we
'cause
might
I
have to
remember.
roll back the tape.
I think we have that XP. I saw no clues on it not too long ago.
Because which one did we flip? We didn't flip Grand Ballroom after that. We
No,
ran up to Bottomless Pit and flipped that.
and flip that. So the Yellow Throne would have been on Carcosa the whole time because we needed all 6 Carcosa.
Right, you're right.
And I had taken the clues off of it to let you trigger Bottomless Pit or whatever you did to make everything Carcosa.
Oh,
So there's no clues on Yellow Throne.
Catherine says it's in the FAQ.
What's in the FAQ?
I don't see it on this FAQ. Oh, there
I'll
we
be
go.
right back.
How do you get the abjuration of the throne? It is possible by the current rules of the game. Hint, you'll need to rethink what you have done in a different perspective. That is cool. So there is something in here that tells you to advance to Act 3A somehow.
I missed it. What do you have to do?
It's very hidden. It's extremely
Nice.
hidden, and I
I
don't
love
know.
it. All right, so we have 4 XP going into the end of this all.
Oh, now I got to go hunting for this thing. Okay, 4 XP. Yeah, 4 XP and then Starfall.
I don't believe we have an interlude or anything to read, do we? Nope.
Nope.
There it is.
Straight to Starfall. The end of it all.
So, Mike, am I? You know me so well. Why am I worried right now?
Because the last scenario has a tendency to kick our butts, even if we've been doing well.
No. Why am I worried about tonight's game?
I have no idea. Why are you worried?
I'm sure we missed something because this was too easy.
Oh, I see. I mean, overall, I don't want to say the scenario was designed to be easy because I think it was more that it was designed earlier than some of the harder boxes that we've gotten. I think we've been primed to see things as harder than they are. I think this is generally not as enemy heavy as some scenarios, and the author does suggest that. His scenarios seem to be more puzzly.
Okay.
You remember the school one?
Yeah.
So I think it's mainly supposed to be a fun time, and he's trying to provide a challenge, but it's not hit you over the head challenge. Could it be?
I do like when you're playing it blind and you're like, just let Doom go on here. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like, and you flip it and it's 19. Well, that's nice.
But yeah, we didn't know that.
We didn't know that, and you spend a lot of time on the flip and the puzzle of this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know I'm going to spend all night trying to find out how to get to that other thing.
I know you are. Huh? Oh. And then we missed one story card, right?
Oh, you're right. There is a way to do it. Okay, yes. Catherine, you're right on the money here. Okay, because okay, this is the trick, Daniel.
Okay.
So see the gardens and all these Carcosa locations?
Okay.
See how they say max once per game?
Yeah.
I'm a little curious as to this rule because the ability on the yellow throne says max once per game, right?
Right.
If you flip it over, it still says max once per game, but it's a different ability on a different card. Do you see where I'm going with this?
I do. Okay.
I think you have to flip all of them to 1, or all of them to Carcosa, get to Act 2, flip all of them back, and then read this card again. And then this
Because
locks
then
Expedition.
you would advance the current act again.
Yeah. And if you advance the current act, you've done it by a card
Yeah.
other than Act 3A.
So that was your question from an hour ago.
Isn't that
Why would it say
wild?
that? That's awesome. So doing
Oh.
both sides of the ravine. Okay. There you go.
Um, could we have done that? Probably, but wow, that's a lot of back and forth and
I
stuff.
had exhausted a lot of my clue tech that
That's
was
true.
in hand.
That's true.
Um, I keep drawing it, and I just got a deduction and stuff. So it's not. So I had interesting hidden cards, Mike. I had Madness of Carcosa, which is after an investigator is defeated, I add this to the victory display for victory 2.
Oh,
And Echoes of Tasilda, when an investigator would be defeated by damage, cancel that damage and add this to the victory display.
I had Echoes of Tasilda with the Mind, which was the same thing, but it's horror that kills you.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I'd matter.
So this game was trying to get you to kill yourselves for victory points?
Wow. And what's interesting, if I'd let myself die, you wouldn't have known what I was doing, but I would have given 2 victory points to both of us. Right?
Yes, but did you notice that the Echoes one, it can't be you?
It can't be you. Yeah.
That's brilliant design. Stop hitting
Well,
yourself. No, really,
it,
stop. I can't help you.
it can't be you until it can be you.
Right.
So if like
But you
I
could do it to
died,
me and I could do it to you.
yeah, or if I die, right, and you're holding both of these things or one of them and I'm gone,
Yeah.
you can sort of get yourself killed and then these things trigger, right?
But look what it does. Like it only cancels the horror that you just took that would have killed you. So you're still sitting at 1 or 2 from death.
Then you got a victory point.
Yep.
So I
I
guess Tasilda wants us alive to eat. That's the only thing I can think of. Now,
probably.
nowhere does it say that I have Bottle of Whispers for the remainder of the campaign.
Yeah, it's been added to your deck, I believe.
Where did you see that?
The card is added to their deck and does not count toward that investigator's deck size. That's for you
Oh
alone.
my God, it's so sexy. Now
Yep.
I have 412 cards in my deck, Mike.
Oh, that would have been a reason to give it to me.
Yeah, we'll never see it again.
Excellent.
Um, dude, starting opening hand with Leo DeLuca and the field agent was huge.
Yeah, it was really good. Really good.
Yeah.
I'm glad I saw Flare opening hand. That was nice.
That's nice.
That's one of my new favorite cards.
I like that we rely on friends.
Yeah. Yep. It's
It makes sense that a politician and an actress would be they'd both be really charismatic.
yeah. I wonder who's the is it Bonnie or Charlie that's keeping all these animals around?
I think it's Bonnie. I feel like she's so like just totally traumatized by Charlie's existence.
Do you think she's like maybe if I throw another animal in here, maybe then he'll notice? He doesn't see these cats? What is
I
he
bet
doing?
he doesn't see them at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks he's awesome. It's like Inspector Gadget, where the dog does everything.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And on that note,
And on that note,
Daniel, that was a lot of fun.
that was fun.
Oh my gosh, thank you everyone in the chat for helping us decipher that.
Thanks, folks.
Glad you guys are here. We will catch you next week for the grand finale. Have a good night, all.
Good night.